and this is a persuasive speech. And I chose my topic on to persuade professional sports to continue. Over the past 6 months, the world has changed drastically. COVID-19 has rocked the entire world, causing a change in how we operate daily. The leaders in the respective nations are needed more than ever. There are many different types of leaders, but today I would like to talk about, tell the audience about why sports and the leaders that they have could provide a blueprint on how to move forward during COVID-19. Besides providing a blueprint on returning to sports, sports also could be a sense of calming during these times. I want to quote the writers from a column in the New York Post. Bringing back sports would be a big signal that the country is returning to some sort of normalcy. Just being able to watch a live basketball game or UFC match or a golf match on TV would do a lot to soothe our collective nerves, end quote. With the United States planning their respective reopenings, each state replanning their respective openings, a blueprint could be used. Sports could provide that blueprint with each professional sports reopening, especially with the high rate of contact and the hurdle that brings along. I mentioned that sports can provide a blueprint. I want to specifically talk about the NBA and the UFC. The UFC has already returned and the NBA is set to return July 30th. Before I detail the NBA's reopening, I would like to say this speech is more about the players and officials and how they can change and show how we could move forward rather than monetary purposes. The NBA is set to return July 30th in Orlando, Florida, with superstars like LeBron James on hand, who's always been at the forefront of social change and growing. And he could be one of the faces of the driving force of bringing the public back and showing how we can thrive during COVID. Slowing down the movement of society and providing entertainment could also happen when we start back, as I mentioned earlier in the quote. Giving the public a reason to stay in and because they cannot attend a game actually. So that will slow people out from being out, being around each other. Sports can provide that. The UFC and the MMA got major support from President Trump. According to the NY Post quote, President Trump said, "I want to congratulate the UFC president, Dana White, and the UFC. They're going to have a big match. We love it. We think it's important. Get the sports league back. Let's play, do social distancing, and whatever else you have to do. We need sports back. We want our sports back. Congratulations to Dana White and UFC," end quote. The UFC was one of the more aggressive sports during COVID-19. Even with some fighters testing positive, the sport has continued to run smoothly, especially with the UFC having major events every weekend. The NBA similarly has done the same with protocols. Quote, one of the top industry executives who speak regularly with the leaders of all major sports said that the NBA has already secured enough tests to screen all of the players as often as they want. An NBA official who was asked not to be identified because the league's combat process is still evolving confirmed that the testing hurdle has already been largely cleared, end quote. In conclusion, sports has always been an outlet for the public, and what is a better way to show the public that we're moving forward and that there's hope than reopening sports? We want intelligent people as leaders in the process. Yes, there will be positive tests, and it will be difficult. But if everyone sticks to the protocol and health standards, we could show everyone, starting with the youth, how we will move forward. Thank you.